Okay, let's talk about comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. And most of the time, yan talaga yung nararamdaman ko every time I compare myself to other people. Parang yung okay naman yung life mo, masaya ka naman. Pero when all of a sudden, you compare yourself to others, either your physical appearance, your life achievements, or your financial status, or kahit ano pang comparison yan, even on small things, kunwari, wala kang labubu, sikat yung labubu ngayon. Okay, wala akong maisip na iba pang small things, kaya yun naisip ko. But, you get what I mean, na when we start comparing ourselves to others, parang biglang lumulungkot yung buhay. Parang, yung kanina lang, okay ka sa life mo, masaya ka, and then when you compare yourself, bigla na lang, ay, ang sad. Like, ang swerte ng iba, ang malas ko, ang sad, I have a life like this. Sana may ganun akong life katulad nila. Kapag nangyayari sa akin to, na-overthink ko siya to the point na hindi ka na makagalaw sa buong araw kasi malungkot ka na. Tapos parang binlame mo na lang sa mundo, sa universe, sa buhay, yung mga nangyayari sa'yo. And all of a sudden, everything in your life is negative. Most especially if others compare you to other people din. Diba? Madalas nangyayari yan sa atin sa mga kakilala natin, sa families, friends. One of the best example is pag-reunion, pag-Christmas. Kasi syempre parang patapos na yung year and then nagkakaroon na tayo ng latagan, ng achievements sa buhay, or yung pag the whole year hindi ka nagkita, busy kayo in life, tapos pa nagkita-kita kayo, parang minsan parang yung nagiging topic na, uy, yung anak ni ganito, may ganito na, yung anak ni ganito, na-achieve na nito, or parang, oh, same weight ka pa rin, ikaw nag-gain ka ng weight, ikaw nag-lose ka ng weight, or kung ano-ano pang usual na hugot natin, di ba? Every Christmas reunion. And even hindi lang sa Christmas reunion, basta sa social gathering, na parang nagiging topic bigla yung comparison ng mga bawat tao. I think, no one will compare someone or even you. Hindi mo i-compare yung sarili mo sa ibang tao if we don't have this expectation na successful life looks like this. Beauty looks like this. And we don't have this society standards sa mga bagay-bagay. Then we will not compare ourselves to each other. Well, this is a different topic. I feel like different topic siya and it's a deep conversation. But yeah, balik tayo sa topic na comparison is the thief of joy. I think there are two types of comparison. One is you comparing yourself to someone better than you or to someone na merong worse situation than you. And then meron tayong 3 different reactions sa comparison na yon. So first, we lose hope. Yun yung sinabi ko kanina na minsan pa nag-overthink ako and I compare myself to others. Parang nalulugmok ako, parang all of a sudden, hindi masaya yung buhay ko. And then, wala na, binlame ko na lang sa mundo na, ganito yung situation ko kasi pinanganak akong ganito . And second, which hopefully hindi natin to mapuntahan lagi, the hatred. Alam mo yun, kapag when we envy and pag sobrang inggit na tayo sa isang tao, nagiging galit siya. Nagiging puot siya. Kaya nga 'di ba, madalas sinasabi ng mga tao na haters are insecure people or yung haters ay yung mga inggit sa'yo. And personally, yun din yung nasa isip ko, yun din yung mindset ko na whenever I encounter people na parang masyadong madaming hate na lumalabas sa mouth nila, sa words nila, parang iniisip ko na lang na sana sumaya ka in life. And sana maging kontento ka sa life mo para hindi ka na magalit sa ibang tao. And then third, nagiging motivation siya. Alam mo yun, when you compare yourself to other people, nagiging motivation siya to do better. Ang pinakamaganda is, we don't compare ourselves. why not shift our mindset or shift our focus to ourselves, to our life? Ano nga yung sinasabi? Yung counting your blessings, di ba? Parang instead of looking on the things that you don't have, be grateful on the things that you have. For example, may moment ako this year, okay, magiging honest na ako. Na-compare ko yung sarili ko with other lifestyle content creator. Because lifestyle content creator din ako and parang na-compare ko yung aesthetic ng mga content nila. And all of a sudden, nagkaroon ako ng conclusion na it is because of their place. Na ang ganda kasi ng place nila, ang ganda ng condo nila, or ang ganda ng bahay nila, ang ganda ng interior nila, mga ganyan-ganyan. And I only live in a studio unit, a condo na 21 square meters. And all of a sudden, I hated this place. Na, oh my God, if only nakatira ako sa ibang lugar, bigger than this, if only I have a better, nicer place, then I'll have a better and nicer content as a lifestyle content creator. And then I realized na itong place na to is just one of my dreams dati when I was younger. Just like any other, ayokong tawagin sarili kong probinsyana kasi ang negative ng thinking ng mga tao sa term na yun. But okay, fine. Let's use it. I am born and raised in Laguna, in a province, and as someone na malayo sa civil, hindi ko alam, sa syudad, sa city, 'di ba? Parang pangarap natin na makapunta sa big city. Although city naman yung place ko sa Laguna. But still, alam mo yun, marami kasi, lalo na kung hindi tayo laking Manila, most of us, meron tayong dream na pumunta ng Maynila. So, one of my dreams talaga is to live here. Specifically in QC because nandito lahat ng big stations and I want to be part of the entertainment industry. So, when I went here in QC or in Manila, wala akong sariling place. Even though nagsushoot na ako ng mga film, ginagabi na ako, or inaabutan ako madaling araw. So, para ma-push ko yung dream ko sa entertainment industry, nakikitulog ako kani-kaninong kakilala. Nakiki-overnight ako and then trabaho ulit. Shoot ulit. And then, hanggang sa kaya ko nang magrenta ng unit, ng condo. But, it's really expensive for me that time. Parang 70% ng sweldo ko is sa renta. And I remember that time na sobrang nasasayangan ako sa pera kasi I feel like natatapon siya. Kasi nga renta lang siya, hindi sa akin yung condo. But my mom, my ever-supportive, loving mom, lagi niya lang ako ini-encourage na sa umpisa lang. And then, eto na. I have this condo, my very own condo na nakuha ko lang last year ata yung title nitong condo na to even though I've been living here for how many years na. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ganun katagal ko nakuha yung papers. But yeah, because I keep comparing myself to other people, naging ungrateful ako for all the things that I have now. Naiyak ako, naging emotional ako Kasi nare-realize ko din ngayon while I'm talking na I'm so blessed to have this place. I'm so blessed with my life right now. So yeah. So what I'm trying to say is instead of focusing on other people's achievements, instead of focusing on comparing yourself with other people, focus on what you have, focus on your blessings, your small wins, your progress. Siguro kung hindi mo maiwasan, i-compare yung sarili mo. I-compare mo na lang yung sarili mo sa sarili mo. Try to look back kung ano yung life mo before sa meron ka ngayon and what you wished na you have and then ngayon meron ka na. Just practice gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. And hindi lang yan sa life even sa physical appearance, kasi especially now with social media, di ba? Lagi tayo nagsascroll every day and we tend to compare life sa aesthetic ng mga pinapakita ng mga tao sa social media. Even the physical. I mean, wala naman masyado nagpapakita ng negative things sa buhay nila and sa sarili nila in social media. So, if hindi mo naiiwasan i-compare yung sarili mo, number 1, bawasan mo yung pag-scroll sa social media. Number 2, if hindi mo talaga, kung gusto mo talaga ilabas yung emotion na yan, maybe you can try journaling. And I feel like nakakatulong talaga siya sa akin to manage my emotions and to understand myself more instead of throwing agad yung emotions ko to other people or to other things. And always know na you are beautiful just the way you are. I mean, if insecure ka sa isang part ng body mo, please know na not everyone have it. It's only you actually who has that. You are worthy of love. You have your own people. You have your own path. Di ba nga sabi, grass is greener where you water it? So, stop looking to others' backyard. Comparison is natural. It's a natural human behavior. Part talaga ng emotions ng tao na nako-compare natin yung sarili natin sa ibang tao. But I think, ang pinaka-importante doon is paano ka magre-react doon. When you start comparing yourself, paano ka magre-react sa emotion na yun? And joy is not an external thing. It's more internal. So, the more you focus on yourself, the more you appreciate who you are and what you have, the more you feel joy. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. If you like this podcast, please subscribe on my YouTube or please follow on Spotify, Perfectly Imperfect with Rosal. And you can follow me on my personal social media accounts at Rosal Basilio. I'll see you next time. Bye!